Hello guys, malekiRe here, and today I'm starting my new Redstone Basics series. Redstone from the Basics. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I think it's Redstone Basic. Yeah, okay. Redstone Basics. So, I'm going to be teaching you from the basics to the most complicated of Redstone. That is going to include command blocks and that sort of stuff. So, let's start out with Redstone. So, Redstone is many different shapes and forms, I think, four. So it has one where it is not connected to anything, and that is just like a dot, a circle. Then you have the ones that are connected to the sides, makes a line. Then one's down, one's up, and one's left. Then also what you can do with Redstone is you can connect it to two different non-adjacent blocks. So these two pieces of redstone can connect to this one, and this becomes the same sort of dot thing, but with a bit extra redstone added to it, and it's connecting to the other pieces of redstone. Then here's them in their different forms. And then there is this, which is basically the most pointless way of redstone I've ever seen, I think, other than just a normal dot. So it just powers redstone in a straight line. Then after that we have these torches. So torches come in two states: power, which is this one, and non-power, which is this one. I'll go more into detail how torches can be powered and not powered in another episode. Then we have levers, which have many different states. On the wall, they have two states. This is off state on the wall. This is on state on the wall. And so you can just right-click to change the state, unlike torches, where you can't right-click to change the state. You have to power the block from behind. And then they also can go on the floor in two different ways. They can go this way on the floor, which this way is off, this way is on. And then they can go this direction on the floor, which this way is off, and this way is on. Okay. Then we have the repeaters. Now, repeaters delay redstone output for 1 tick, but I'm going to get to that later. Right now, all you need to know is repeaters can be powered from one side, and they have all these different they can move around 4 different ways. Okay, these 4 different ways, and they all power that way. And repeaters cannot be powered from any redstone on the sides. They can only receive power through input and only output it from this one output line. The other two sides of blocks do not matter, unless of course it's a repeater putting into it, which makes a lock repeater, but we aren't going to worry about that right now. Right now all you need to know is, see, this output is input, and if we were, for example, to connect this over here, this input, and this doesn't input because the way repeaters are facing. Now, if you want, you can make a delay in the repeaters, and what happens when you make a delay is it delays, yeah, basically that's what it says. It delays how long. A repeater normally delays it by 1 tick, and there's no way to get rid of that unless, of course, you don't want to use a repeater. But then also there is there's the comparators. And repeaters can be used to directly power blocks, as you're going to see up here. Okay, so now that we've seen that, what we want to do is we want to show how repeaters can receive and send redstone signals through blocks. If I were to power this repeater, that repeater powers this one out. But it cannot receive it through special blocks like glowstone, it does not, and glass, which it does not. Glowstone is an extra special ability with redstone, but we're not going to go into that now. Or at least I think it still does. It might not anymore. And then also, yeah, so you can power a block with the lever, and there, repeater outputs power. But then also there's this thing called a redstone comparator, which what you can do is you can flick this on, and the redstone comparator outputs a signal. Then with the redstone comparator also there is this. Right. Okay, never mind that. Okay, sorry guys, I just like sort of faced it. Never mind that. Okay, and so that's pretty much the most basics of redstone. Now we're gonna get into some more stuff. With glowstone, if you take this and you power this, instead of normal blocks, what happens with a normal block is, if you see redstone going through here, and then if you can have redstone go up a hill, and when it does that, you can see the redstone going up it. But if it were cut off by another block on this side, if you try to place a block on top of the redstone, what happens is that, yeah. So, little useful tip. But if you do this, what happens is this block over here is not connected to there anymore, so it can't get power. So if I were to power this, this does not get powered. But as you can see inside this example, here I'll just destroy this to prove to you it's the same. With glowstone, what happens is it is able to transfer the power through that corner edged block, so that's a good use for glowstone. Very good use for glowstone. Yes, but don't use it with doing this, trying to transfer power through the blocks, because then it won't work. Now, the redstone tab. The redstone tab contains most blocks except for command block, which interface with redstone. And so instead of using stone, you can also use any other block as long as it's not glowstone or glass, basically. And there are special blocks like the blocks inside the redstone tab, and command blocks, which aren't in the redstone tab but are another redstone thing. So pistons and sticky pistons. Piston is a block that, when given a redstone signal, it pushes that block. Then, when the redstone signal is turned off, it pulls itself back, but the block is not taken with it. Now, then there is the sticky piston, which is much more useful, but you have uses for both. Which, what happens is, you can push it, and the piston pushes it out like normal. But when you pull it, sticky piston pulls it back. The sticky piston can be crafted with a normal piston and a slime ball. Like this. And the piston can be crafted with I don't need that. And then iron. It can be crafted with 1 iron, 1 redstone, wood and cobblestone. And cobble. So, oh wait, I need to get the wood. Okay, so I should have had this prepared. Okay, so you want to do this. Okay, just pretend there's another piece of cobblestone here. I'm just going to put a sticky piston here. This represents a piece of cobblestone. And so instead of here, we have the redstone, iron, and 3 wood, and that'll make you sticky piston. A piston if this is cobblestone. Okay, and so that's basically the most basics of redstone. And I think that's it for this episode. Bye, guys!